this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad.
Good evening, race fans, and welcome to New Hampshire Motor Speedway for tonight's running in the IAA Truck Series. We've got 100 laps to run around here tonight. The trucks have finished qualifying. Drivers getting gridded up right now as we speak. Alright, looks like they're starting to roll, so time to take you down to the field now. Starting off on the pole is going to be Wesley Crump with Zane Bailey on his outside. Row 2, Jeff Pogo and Alan Duggar. Row number 3, Dustin German and James Rotruck. Row number 4 is going to be Richard Slavely and Dalton Schley. Row 5, Dustin Coggin and Chris Spencer. Row number 6 could be Daniel Dill and Sean Merriman. Row number 7, Colin Bester and Ty Dahlman. Row number 8 is going to be David Duran and Brandon Garand. And bringing up the rear of the field is going to be John Gallagher. That is going to be your starting lineup tonight here at New Hampshire. Oh, the competitor's going to head down the back stretch towards turn number 3 before that green flag comes out. And the pace car is off for the first time tonight. And the green flag is out. Wesley Crump going to bring him down in the turn number 1 with Zane Bailey holding tight on the outside. And down the backstretch side by side, Bailey's going to advance ahead. Going into turn number 3 with the advantage. And he's going to complete that pass on Crump. Bailey's going to bring him back to the line for lap number 1. And oh, looks like Bester gets a little loose off the corner and gets down low. Has a wiggle and saves it. Collects that thing back up. Good job by Bester. Road Truck making a pass underneath Coggin and now under Schley. Neck and neck as they cross the line. Oh, and we got a couple trucks around. It's like Bester and Daniel Dill. Bester going to get that truck rolling back around in the right direction. Got some damage on the left side. And Daniel Dill going to turn that thing back in the correct direction. Looks like his left side's pretty beat up too. Let's go ahead and see if we can see what happened here. Oh! Wow. Dill just sent it in there. Maybe, I wonder if Bester maybe checked up and he wasn't expected? I don't know. We have to go on board and see what happened with Dill, but otherwise he just cleaned him out. That seemed like his throttle stuck. It was very odd. Once again, on board with Daniel Dill. Yeah, I gotta say, he must have had some kind of issue with his pedals, because even after he drove through Bester, the throttle was still wide open for a minute there until he killed the engine. So I'm gonna say that was probably not his fault directly. But that's going to bring us out under caution number 1. Currently riding around on lap number 5. Zane Bailey is your leader. Pace car about to pull off. And the green flag is back out. Zane Bailey have a great restart. Crump gonna hold behind him, but Pogo all over the back bumper of Crump as they come up off of turn number 2. Down the backstretch, Crump disappears for a minute. Side by side, German and is that Duggar? Yes, it is. Sorry, Alan, couldn't see your numbers quite right there. Road truck moving under Duggar. Up off of turn number 2. Pogo with a wiggle. Still side by side. Road truck and Duggar going down through 3 and 4. And we got a 3 wide behind. It's like Besser, Durand, and Merriman. Yes, that is. There's still 3 wide going to the 1. They sorted out into 2 now. Merriman on the high side is going to fall back a lane. And Road Truck and Duggar still up here fighting side by side, and Coggin and Schley behind them. And it looks like Road Truck's going to take that spot from Duggar. And for the moment, Schley is going to have this spot over Coggin heading down to the turn 1. Looks like he's going to hold it for the time being. Side by side, Bester and Durand in that 24 truck. Bester's going to look low on the turn number 3. Oh, a little bit loose off the corner is Bester. It's going to make him fall back behind Durand. Durand's going to look underneath the one truck. Brandon Durand. David Durand. Now Bester outside of Durand, right on the back bumper of that one truck. Both Bester and Durand side by side, neck and neck, all over the back bumper of that one truck. One kind of hogging up both lanes. Brandon Durand, that is. Top trucks pretty well singled out. Actually, most of the field is pretty well single filed out now. Zane Bailey being challenged by Crump. Crump looking on the inside to battle for first place here. Currently, Bailey has got the spot. Crump looking down on the low side, heading into turn number 3. They're neck and neck up half of turn number 4. Bailey, too much of a run coming off the corner for Crump to make the pass happen. Or complete, I should say. Side by side again, going into turn number 1. Up off of 2. Neck and neck. Bailey, a little bit more of a run. Crump sends that thing down on the low side into turn number 3. They're going to sort it out as Crump has got the position. Wesley Crump is your new leader. Zane Bailey falls back to 2nd. Jeff Pogo sitting in 3rd. Going to possibly look at Bailey as Bailey gets a loose off the corner. That might cost him 2nd right there, allowing Pogo to strike on the high side. Now side by side, we'll see if Pogo has enough of a run on coming out of the corner. Looks like he's nosed ahead of Bailey. Bailey's going to fall back in behind him, and he does. So Pogo has moved up to 2nd place now. Road Truck sitting there in 4th, going to be looking at Bailey. But German on the back of Road Truck. So Road Truck might have to be playing a bit of defense as well as offense, trying to get that spot. Schley way up out of the groove. Coggin and Schley side by side coming off of turn number 2. Both Road Truck and German have gotten by Bailey. So Bailey's lost the lead and fallen back to 5th. Now he's got to worry about Duggar coming up behind him and possibly taking another spot. Oh, Schley, wicked loose off the corner. Great save by Dalton Schley. Not even going to cost him a position. That was a huge moment for Schley there. Swavely and Durand fighting side by side behind Schley and Durand. Swavely having a moment. Loose off the corner. He's going to collect that thing back up. Durand is past Schley. David Durand trying to make a move on the high side of Schley. Schley's going to hold him for the time being. But Durand, makes the pass as they cut across the line. Now Swavely making a move underneath of Schley. Looks like Duggar's about to try and make a move on Bailey, as we just saw Coggin slap the wall back there. And Swavely and Schley still side by side. Battling, coming up off of turn number 2. Schley a little loose off the corner. Oh, Dahlman slaps the wall, sets his truck off pace. Road Truck now challenging Pogo. That's a fight for second. Pogo slaps the wall as he gets too high coming off of turn number 4. Road Truck going to send it down on the low side. Washes up the track a bit. Pogo's trying to hold him down. They all but make contact. Down the backstretch, still neck and neck, heading into turn number 3. Road Truck has the advantage coming off the corner if he can slam the door on Pogo, and he does! Road Truck has stolen second place from Jeff Pogo. And Dustin German is right there trying to make a pass for position as well. There goes German on the low side of Pogo. Up off of turn number 4. German's going to send it down on the low side again. Right to Pogo's rear quarter, almost making contact right there. And caution number 2 who's just come out. It's like Daniel Dill. Maybe Schley might have been involved in that. Let's take a look. Schley had already gone around at that point. Let's see. Alright, I think there might have been contact with Durand. Yeah, Durand gets into Schley's rear quarter and sends them around. Schley gonna get that thing up and going again. Daniel Dill just locked him up, trying to make sure that he did not get into Schley. Schley was coming back up on the track. So that is going to be caution number 2 here at New Hampshire. Got everybody except for Dahlman and Merriman is pitting. Ooh, and oh man, I'm not sure who got off the pit road first. Road Truck is sitting ahead of Crump. That was close. Let's see if we can get a good camera angle on that. Not sure if we do have one or not. Very close. Very close indeed. Looks like Crump did actually get it, though. Caution number 2 on lap number 28. Sean Merriman, currently your leader, may still have to pit, which would put Crump back in the lead. We're on lap number 28 at New Hampshire. Pace car is off. Merriman gets the green flag, and he is off. Crump, not a great restart. Road Truck, they got held up by Crump just a bit. Looks like he thought about putting it 3 wide down in the turn number 1, decided not to. Merriman way up high. Those old tires, he probably just going to let him go. He wanted the... Oh, Crump gets into German, and we're going to have a stack up here. Road Truck rolling backwards. Well, I guess that's, one way to do it. Whatever. He kept it clean. I'm sure Road Truck's probably not happy about that. Oh, man. We're going to have to go back a bit here. Oh, there we go. See where this... right there, German in the air. What happened to Crump? He just, like, missed the corner? Or... Oh, back end came out. Overcorrected a little bit, and that was the end of it. There he is. Wesley Crump. Yeah, back end comes out. Saves it. Oh, just boom. Just gets German, and they just kind of stack up. Road Truck just barely gets tagged there. Actually, great job by a lot of these drivers. Oh, Bester gets Sly. What happened there? Oh, kind of just got jammed. Coggin and Schley kind of just came together across the nose of Bester. All right, take one more look at this. German just barely gets Road Truck. He noses into the wall. Quite a move by Road Truck. Just keep that thing rolling in reverse. Gets it sent around, and off he goes. Unfortunately, he's currently going to be shown in 13th, so he's got a good bit of work to do to get back up to the front of this pack. So we caution right out the gate, coming out of turn number 2 on our restart. Currently sitting under caution for the 3rd time tonight on lap 33. Looks like the lights are off on the pace car, so we should be just about to get the green flag back. I am incorrect. Lights are on the pace car. Jeff Pogo back up front in the lead. Alan Duggar on his outside, making up the front row. Zane Bailey and Brandon Garan right behind them in row number 2. Pace car just about to leave the racing surface one more time. And the green flag is out. Jeff Pogo with a great restart. Alan Duggar going to fall back to 2nd. gonna hold on to that high line for the time being. Yep, Merriman's in the wall. Oh no, we got another one. Oh, it's row truck. Oh no. Row truck goes from bad to worse, and he's gonna just jump right to the pits. Oh, let's see what happened here. I kind of just, oh man, hard into the wall. Ah, yeah, the engine popped. We just heard it right there. On board with row truck. Oh man. Maybe he just wasn't expecting the other truck to be that high up. Besser. Yeah, I think he was expecting Besser to hold a little lower than he was. Not that Besser was too high up, but I think he was just expecting different. So, unfortunately, row truck has had to tow to the pits. Possibly, maybe he can get another, get a fast repair, get that thing back out there. That's going to put us under caution for the 4th time. Currently on lap number 37. Jeff Pogo, it's Chris in the 1-5 Studios booth. You got me?
Yes, sir.
How's it going out there? Looks like you're doing pretty good, holding down the lead. Tell us how it's going and your plan for the rest of the race.
I don't know that I would say it's going great. I'd like to get some green flag runs, but truck was a little tight on the first run. I abused the fronts a little bit, but we'll try to just take it easy and keep it out front, log some laps.
All right, well, hopefully we get some green flag laps in here and you can keep that truck up front. So thanks for talking to us and good luck.
Thanks, sir.
All right, looks like I believe they should be doubling up next time by. Let's pull Duggar in here real quick. Alan Duggar, it's Chris in the booth. You got me?
Yes, sir. I got you.
All right, looks like you're going to be starting front row on this restart. What's the game plan going into this one?
I don't know, man. This track's getting slick and truck's getting loose. It's tight one corner, loose coming off. So just trying to be patient right now. Keep it underneath me, and maybe we'll be there at the end.
All right, well, thanks for talking to us. Good luck in the rest of the race.
Thank you, sir.
All right, they're doubling back up. Lights are off on the pace car. Pace car is off. Green flag is back out. Great restart for Pogo. Better restart this time for Alan Duggar. Brandon Garand's going to send it down on the low side. It's right to Duggar's rear quarter as they come up off of turn number 2. Side by side now, Bailey and Garand. As Duggar's going to hold on to second place as they single out for the first 2 positions. Schley and Coggin are side by side back here battling. Still got that fight going on between Garand and Bailey for third place. It looks like, oh, Bailey was gonna get in behind Garand, but not quite enough distance there. Bailey's gonna single out into fourth place with Garand being in third, the finals podium spot. Crump back here next to Coggin. Crump got a lot of work to do to get back up to the front as he's moving quickly, though. He's back up in the top 10th. Currently sitting in 9th, working on Schley for 8th. Looking on the inside as they go down the back stretch. And he's going to send that thing down on the low side. It's right behind him. German almost making contact with Coggin, and then Road Truck right behind them. Had just a handful. Oh, German a little loose off of that corner. I believe Daniel Dill may have just had an issue. Yep. Spun off the corner. Down on the grass. Gets that thing looped around. But since he's down off of the racing surface, we were fortunately able to stay green. Crump up into 8th, working on Duran for 7th now. Off of turn number 2, side by side. Crump doing a great job putting the moves on a lot of these drivers quick and after this restart. And Crump's going to make that pass on Durand. Crump has now made his way back up into 7th. German tailing behind in 9th. Ooh, oh no, Road Truck is off by 2 laps from that last incident. Spencer trying to make a pass on Bailey. Side by side, coming across the line. Spencer's going to get that position, putting him up into 4th. Bailey back into 5th. Jeff Pogo out front, continuing to lead this one. Alan Duggar holding down 2nd. Brandon Garand in 3rd. Crump continuing to make moves towards the front as he's working on Bailey, and Bailey slaps the wall. I believe Durand might have just smacked the wall too, unless that was Swavely. Durand just trying to get around him. It's Crump making that move on Bailey up off of turn number 4. Looks like he's got that pass completed. He's going to shut the door. Crump now back up into the top 5. So, showing some serious strength here tonight at New Hampshire. Oh, Bailey is super loose off the corner. Keeps it going in the right direction, though. Great recovery by Zane Bailey. Ooh, Swavely smacks the wall as Road Truck trying to make a pass on the low side. Road Truck is going to get that. Again, Road Truck being off by 2 laps, but still out there racing. Schley and Swavely side by side. Schley's going to make the move heading down into turn number 1. Up off the corner, Swavely's fighting back, but Schley gets loose and sends it down low. Swavely's going to take that spot, and here goes Coggin trying to take the spot from Schley. And that's going to show Coggin in the top 10 for the moment, as long as he can hold that spot. And looks like Schley's going to fall in behind him. Dahlman trying to pass Bester. A pass for a 12th spot. Oh, close. They make contact. Bester gets sent up a bit, and he gets into the wall, and we got smoke up ahead. Oh, Schley. Dahlman. Crump. Oh, Crump again. Oh, no. Crump is working so hard, making so much progress getting up there. Well, let's see what happened here. Oh, I think Crump was the cause of it. Let's take a look. Spencer on his outside. Crump throws up and just gets loose. Goes across Spencer. Oh! Look at this, Spencer airborne. Duran hammers his back bumper. Oh, Road Truck just sends it through. Coggin just makes it, and Schley just nowhere to go. Ends up on the high side and slams into Crump. Dahlman nowhere to go. Bester makes his way through. Take a look at Chris Spencer hitting some jumps over here. Getting that thing off the ground. So this big, you know what, I wouldn't say it's a pile up because they were all over the place, but most of them got through it good, clean. It's going to be on lap number 55. We're just past the halfway point on caution number 5. Green flag is back out. Merriman got a good restart. Grand's going to beat him down in the turn number 1. Looks like Merriman's going to keep it up high and let everyone go by him again. He's on them old tires. Not sure why he's opting not to pit and take tires, as he's way off the pace when he's doing that. But, yeah, I don't know. Grand going to be out in first for the moment. Side by side behind him, Pogo and Duggar. Looked like Bailey just brushed the wall there. Down into 1. Pogo and Duggar still side by side. German right behind them, waiting to strike. German putting a bit of pressure on Pogo. Pogo's going to surge ahead of Duggar. Pogo's got Duggar clear for second place now. German and Duggar behind Pogo, fighting for the third place spot. German's got his nose ahead coming up off of turn number 2. Duggar going to have that run. Gets a bit of a bobble, though. That's going to kill it for him. And we've got another caution. Coggins slow down low. Oh, did Bester get him? I don't think so. I think Coggin was loose. I think Bester actually maybe just barely avoided him. Yeah, let's go on board with Bester. I really don't think they made contact. I mean, come on, that was just barely no. He was already losing it. Unfortunately, that's going to put us back under caution. The 6th time here at New Hampshire. Currently on lap number 61 of 100. Brandon Grand is your leader. Pace car is off. Green flag is back out. Pogo and Garand side by side. Pogo's going to have the advantage going into turn number 1. Garand going to fall back a bit. Maybe not the best choice going with the high side. And he almost gets stuffed in the wall by Pogo. But Garand is going to have first place. Pogo all over his back bumper through 3 and 4. Coming up off the corner now. 1, 2, 3, all bumper to bumper. Pogo going to look low into turn number 1 underneath Garand. He's going to send it down in there. Good speed coming up off the corner. Pogo still has his nose out ahead as they're heading down in the 3. German almost gets into the back of Garand. Garand checks up just a bit earlier. German down on the low side of Garand. Heading across the line, lap number 66. And German's going to take second place from Brandon Garand. Now he's got Durand on his back bumper. We know Durand is typically a pretty quick driver. We just had 3 wide for a moment there. Back down to 2 wide. Swavely and Schley next to each other. Road Truck with those cautions working out in his favor big time. Now he is back on the lead lap in 13th place. Oh, locks it up. We got another wreck. Makes contact with Spencer. Oh no, a couple of these drivers just having terrible luck tonight. Cannot stay out of trouble. Trouble just kind of finding them. Okay, Spencer. Let's see what happened here. Oh, I think we got a little bit of contact with Slavery. Yeah, Swavely gets into the back of Spencer, sends him around. Road Truck nowhere to go. Merriman gets up into the wall. I think Schley was just in the wall. Let's see, Swavely. On board with Richard Swavely. Yeah, he just got his rear quarter and sent him around. So unintentional racing incidents. But unfortunately, that's going to put us back under caution for the 7th time here at New Hampshire. Currently on lap 69 of 100. Hey Chris, it's Chris in the booth. You got me?
Hey Chris, what's going on?
Oh, not too much. Just having a good time watching you guys up here. Tell us what happened on that last one right there.
I think I had a target on me. I think the 52 just overrolled the corner a little bit and got into the back of me and got me sideways there. Doesn't look like I got any damage from it when I came down pit road, so no harm, no foul. Just a little burnt out on the tires. A little extra work to do now to try to get back into the front.
Yeah, your truck looks pretty clean from up here. But like you said, just a bit of work to get back up there, so good luck getting up to the front. Hopefully we'll be talking to you later.
Yeah, hey, maybe I can talk to you from Victory Lane.
All right, good luck, Chris.
Thank you, Chris.
Alright, looks like we're going to be choosing this time by, I believe. Yes, we are. Pace car is back off. Green flag is back out. Jeff Pogo with a great restart. Dustin Derman right behind him. Duggar side by side. And they're 3 wide behind them. It's like Dahlman, Durand, and is that Spencer? Well, I guess he doesn't have that much work to do to get back up front. He's in 5th now. Wasting no time to rebound, Chris Spencer. Looks like he's trying to work on Garand for 4th place. Ooh, Dahlman getting sent backwards. Bailey gets sent into the corner. Oh, it looks like Bester's coming around. Let's take a look at what happened to Bailey, and then we'll have to check Bester. Hopefully we don't have a caution from that. A little bit of contact. Coggin gets into the back of Bailey. And then there goes Bester. He's going to bring it back on track, but then he's going to send it to the pits. Fortunately, no caution there. Dustin German's going to be the leader. Whoa. Oh, Jeff Pogo gets super loose. Drops a few spots. That is how German ended up with first, down Duggar in 2nd, and Garand in 3rd. Pogo gonna have a bit of work to do to get back up there now as Spencer on his outside. Road truck right behind them, still in the battle. You said he was a couple laps down and back on the lead lap now as we got kind of just a slew of cautions, and Chris Spencer got slammed into the wall. No caution. Oh, that was Pogo. Pogo just kind of got loose off the corner. Yeah, we can see his wheel turning right a bit, trying to catch that truck. And it just overcorrects and whips. Spencer tries to avoid it, but nothing he could do, and just gets slammed into the wall. Another tough break for Spencer, unfortunately, as we got just 25 laps to go here. 24 now. Dustin German continues to lead. Alan Duggar in 2nd. And Road Truck making his way up to 3rd. Great rebound from Road Truck. Again, a few laps down, now up in top 3. Just going to show it's not over till it's over. And it's not over yet. Oh, German sideways off the corner. Road truck about to challenge Duggar for second. Road truck's got the advantage coming up off the corner. And Road truck's going to throw that thing in front of Duggar and slam the door on him. So Road truck made his way up into second. Bailey's off track. Something just happened to him. Just loose off the corner. Keeps it from hitting the wall. Road truck all over German's back bumper as they head down the backstretch now. Looks like he might try to send it in there on turn number 3. Here he goes. Road truck painting the line as they head into the corner. He's going to wash up a bit. Close the door on German, but German's going to look to cross him over as they head down the front stretch. They're side by side. Road truck got the position, and German's going to have to fall in behind him as he got a little wiggle off of the corner. James Road truck is your new leader. Just under 20 laps to go. Road truck, German, Duggar. Swavely and Duran side by side. Swavely on the low side. Swavely and Duran. Looks like Swavely doesn't quite have that spot completed yet. Duran able to catch back up a bit on the high side with the run coming off the corner. Swavely's going to send it down on the low side into 1. And he's got Duran clear. He's going to slide it up there and close that door. Duran hits the wall. Coggin kind of jammed up right behind him. Coggin's going to look on the inside of Duran going into turn 3. They're going to make contact. Looks like the back end of Coggin just came out just a tiny bit from that contact. No harm, no foul. Dahlman and Crump side by side behind these two. Crump gets that spot over Dahlman. I'm going to guess that Crump does not have a fast repair as his truck is still beat up from that contact. May have already used it. Coggin going to roll the high side outside of Durand. Pogo continuing to fall back. He's back in 6th place now. Duran's going to step out of line. Swavely and Jeff Pogo going to battle up off of turn number 4. Pogo's got a better run on the high side, but Swavely's sticking right with him. Down into 1. Pogo's going to hold him right down to the line. Into 3. Swavely looking on the high side of Pogo. He's trying to push it way up out there. Pogo going to give him the rum. He does. So now Swavely's going to try this pass on the high side of Jeff Pogo. Pogo's going to bring it up in close quarters. Swavely's going to try and roll that outside. Keep a run coming off the corner. And they both get a bit of a wiggle, but looks like that pass, that move worked out for Swavely. Making a pass on the high side, but Pogo's not done. He's looking back on the low side of Swavely. He's not quite to him, not able to make any kind of pass in return. Road truck with a 2-second lead over Dustin German. Wesley Crump has made his way back up to 9th. To her having just some terrible luck, getting into trouble twice once he's been up front. Heading to the back, now up and made his way back through the field twice, currently in 9th. Swavely and Grand trading spots. Swavely up into 4th now. Swavely's been having a couple of rough weeks the past few tracks, so it's good to see him really doing a great job having success here tonight. Currently inside the top 5. And Pogo on the high side of Garand. They're side by side going into 3. Pogo's going to send it in deep on the high side. Coggin going to try to follow him. Garand going to just keep that truck down low, painting the line. We've got just 10 laps to go here at New Hampshire. James Road Truck continues to lead. It's looking like, I believe Dalton Schley was disqualified because he met the incident count. However, we saw that the incidents weren't his fault. He had a case of just being wrong place, wrong time. Since there's a incident limit, he got disqualified. The tough thing about X points in iRacing is it doesn't matter whose fault it was. Somebody slams into you, you're still getting points. So he got disqualified to what's really not his own fault. But the admins are just trying to clean up the racing, and you know, if somebody's just continuing to cause problems, get them out of here so we can have green flag runs. And again, that's to note that Schley wasn't causing problems, but just a unfortunate side effect of that rule. So they're kind of just playing with it, and I guess if too many people don't like it, they might just get rid of it. But admin's work in progress. So we've got just 7 laps to go. Road Truck continuing to lead with almost a 3-second lead over Dustin German. Road Truck just want to see nothing but green flag. Swavely making a move on Duggar. Swavely getting that truck, trying to get up into the podium spot. Down into turn number 3. Swavely has 3rd place as they go across the line down in the turn number 1. Duggar was looking like he might have tried to cross him over, but just not enough of a run coming up off the corner to do anything with it. Pogo up into 5th, Coggin 6th. Garand is falling back to 7th now. Oh, Spencer hits the wall. Back in 13th. Once he got in that second unfortunate incident of not his fault. Just kind of killed it for him. Now just kind of struggle and get that truck to the finish line. Get this night over with, pack it up, and go home. On to the next track. So Grand and Coggin side by side. Coggin sends that truck way high. And Crump and Duran behind them going for... Oh, what just happened there? Duran kind of turned up into Coggin. Maybe he was trying to take a wide swing on the corner. Thinking Coggin wasn't that low. This Duran actually gets below the line coming off the corner there. He's going to fall in behind Coggin. Three laps to go. Road Truck with over a 3-second lead. Swavely possibly going to try and make a move on German. He's not quite to him, but with 3 laps to go, he might just push that thing. Road truck just wanting that white flag. Here he goes. White flag is out. Crump and Duran battling one more time. What's Swavely going to do here? He's not going to be able to do anything. As James Road Truck comes off of turn number 4, getting his first win of the season here at New Hampshire. Your final results. James Road Truck put in victory lane tonight. Dustin German in second. Richard Swavely puts it up in third place. Alan Duggar fourth. Jeff Pogo ends up in fifth. Dustin Coggin sixth. Brandon Garand seventh. David Durand eighth. Wesley Crump ninth. Ty Dahlman is 10th. 11th is Sean Merriman. 12th, Zane Bailey. Chris Spencer is 13th. Daniel Dill is 14th. Dalton Schley 15th. 16th is Colin Bester. And John Gallagher did not start this race. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with your top finishers.
My name is Jason Turner. I own Turner's Alignment and Tire. Been in business for 20 years now. I'm an alignment shop brat. My dad owned this place when I was born. I've been here my whole life. So it's the only thing I've ever done. Do alignments, brakes, tires, shock struts, do all undercarriage work. We really specialize in just the drivability. We just do things a little bit different than most places. My first ever boss told me, when you're really good at something, be the best at it. Don't be really good at a lot of things, be the best at one thing. And we chose to do this, the one thing I'm good at, and decided to keep getting better at it. People should choose us because we have fair, competitive pricing. We use the newest, latest equipment out on the market. We have the highest quality staff, and we get the job done fast.
Welcome back to New Hampshire Motor Speedway. We've got a few of our top finishers. Let's kick it off with our third place finisher, Richard Swavely, putting that truck on the podium. Richard, you've had a rough few weeks at least, and it is great to see you up here on the podium, finally turning this stuff around. Tell us about your night, Richard.
It was kind of back and forth. Like the first run, something about this racetrack, it takes me probably 60 laps in race conditions to figure out how to drive this godforsaken place. But no, it wasn't too bad of a race. I got into Chris Spencer there, and I apologize for that. He broke a little sooner than I thought he was, and I got in the tail of him. I was hoping he was going to save it, but he couldn't. But that caution got the EOL there, and it kind of helped me out a little bit because I was kind of behind on tires. But ended up getting a set of tires there and just drove patience for the last little bit there, and ended up third.
All right, well, like I said, you're having a rough season, and it's just great to see you up here having such a successful night. So huge congratulations on the podium. Who do you want to thank, Richard?
I do a lot of racing with the group Full Lock Racing. Then I got Mellow Yellow in the car, Black Tooth Brewing Company, and Woodward Precision Power Steering.
All right, well, congratulations on the podium. Go celebrate, Richard.
All right, thank you.
And now let's bring up Dustin German, our second place finisher. Dustin, you had a great race, as we often see you doing up there in second. Tell us how your night went. Dustin, you got us?
Hey, how you doing, man?
There he is. Dustin, we got you now. Hey, up there in the front of the field for a good majority of the night, putting that thing up there in second. Tell us about it.
Good race overall, man. A lot of more speed than I had Monday night. I figured out some stuff during the week, and just feels good to be in the top three.
Well, you did a good job, as we often see you doing up in the front part of the field. So putting that thing on the podium again tonight. Who do you want to thank?
So I want to thank you, Chris, and 1-5 Studios, everybody at IAA, all the people racing tonight, everybody watching, my team, Smoke Show Racing, SRTV on the hood.
All right, congratulations on the podium, Dustin. Go and celebrate.
Thank you, sir.
All right, well, unfortunately, we don't have James Rowe Truck. I guess his mic isn't working. But, James, if you're watching this, you got to get that fixed, because if you're going to be on the podium as much as you have been lately, I think it's been at least 3 times that we have not been able to talk to you. So if you're going to plan on continuing to do so well and place on the podium, we're going to need you to get your headset fixed. So, but if you are watching this, huge congratulations, James Rowe Truck, up there getting the first win of the season. So from us at 1-5 Studios, we'd like to thank you for joining us. And if you've enjoyed the racing action, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of it. Once again, I'd like to thank you for joining us, and we'll see you at the next track.